job isn't doing hard work. It's making them do hard work.
Bruh, what are you doing? Get away from the Fiji. No.
You crazy mother.
Fuck. What's good, you guys? My last video was me introducing you guys to my daughter right there, and I got a comment that said, be sure she has clean water and food every day. Guys, like, this is gonna be the fanciest cat you guys have ever seen on the internet. She's already drinking Fiji water. Like, she drinks Fiji water. She already one of the fanciest cats, bruh. What other cat do you know that drinks Fiji water? You fancy. You are fancy. But yeah, she's drinking the best water.
Later.
I got link, it's on 40 in my right car.
Okay, what the hell is this on my computer? There's like some gross shit on my computer. Anyway, on to the title and thumbnail of this video. As a lot of you guys probably already know, skateboarding is gonna be in the Olympics 2020. So in 2020, skateboarding is gonna finally officially be in the Olympics. And they announced the skaters that are gonna be in the Olympics. I don't know who's gonna be in the Olympics yet. I know Chris is gonna be in it because I saw that on Instagram. But other than that, I don't know who else is gonna be in it. So we're gonna find out together if you guys don't know who's gonna be in it already. John Hill actually uploaded a video, and that's the video. I'm just gonna react to John Hill's video because in his video, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be talking about who's gonna be in the Olympics because that's what his video is about. So I'm gonna just react to John Hill's video. I'm just gonna throw in my 2 cents and see what I have to say about it. But since the Olympics is like a pretty big thing, I'm pretty sure like Nigel's gonna be in it, and I'm pretty sure like maybe Shane O'Neill. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have like a pretty good amount of people. I don't even know how many people are gonna be in it. If I'm guessing, I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna be something like maybe like Street League. I don't know. And the thing is with me, like, if it's not in a YouTube video or if it's not on YouTube, I probably don't know anything about it. Like, my other social medias I don't really use, like Twitter, I don't really get on it. Instagram, I get on it, but I don't really get too deep into Instagram ever since they changed their algorithm. I haven't really been like super into Instagram because like as soon as you open Instagram, the first post on your timeline is something from like 6 hours ago, and then something that was just posted like a minute ago will be like way at the bottom. So ever since they did that, I was just like, I'm just not gonna scroll through Instagram. I'm not gonna get too deep into it. But anyway, I'm gonna watch John Hill's video, see who's in the Olympics, and just talk about it. That's what this video is gonna be. And shout out to John Hill, by the way. I don't know if I'm gonna watch his whole video. His video's 10 minutes long. But if he's only talking about the Olympics in this video, then maybe I will. I don't know yet, but we're just gonna get into it. Here we go.
It has officially been announced. The USA Olympics skateboarding team. 8 men, 8 women, 8 people skating the park, and then 8 people skating street. And here.
Okay, so 8 men and 8 women. A park and a street, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how the Olympics works. I know how Street League and everything works, but I don't know about the Olympics.
Here's the official list. Now, somebody messaged me the link to this ESPN website article about the whole thing on the Planet Melee Instagram account, so thank you. But here's what it says. There's always been a rebelliousness and a bit of an attitude to skateboarding, and now there's credibility. I don't think having an attitude or rebelliousness means there's not credibility. Anyways, that's what being added to the Olympics will do for a sport, and that was the vibe when USA Skateboarding announced the first ever national team of 8 men and 8 women, including stars Nyjah Huston, Brighton Zinni, and Tom Shar. If that means adding credibility to outside sources, then yeah, maybe some people perceive skateboarding a certain way that was negative, and I guess it does make us seem more legit. I think that skateboarding is fully legitimate. Josh Friedberg, CEO of USA Skateboarding, said, CEO of USA Skateboarding? What the hell is that? USA Skateboarding? USA Skateboarding.
Like I said, shout out to John Hill. John Hill always says, like he always breaks things down like so good. Like, I don't know how to really explain it. He just knows how to word certain things. That's what makes his videos like so watchable. Even if they're just like a sitting down talking video, he can make it so interesting.
Skateboarding represents what skateboarding is in the United States today, not in a metaphorical sense, but in a literal sense. I've never even heard of this. I'll dig into that later. When the national team was introduced at the CA training facility, oh, that's cool. I know the guy who owns that. Neil Mims training facility California, which has a street course on the ground floor and a park course on the second floor of a warehouse in an industrial park, blah, whatever. Skateboarding grew up outside of the Olympic structure. It's a lifestyle, it's a culture, it's about finding freedom of expression. All these things are why the IOC, I don't know what any of this is, wanted skateboarding in the Olympics Games in the first place. Olympic inclusion is a historic moment for any sport. The US is where skateboarding came from. The chance to name the first USA skateboarding national team today and share that with the world and celebrate these skaters for their abilities and help them along their path.
I just want to see who's
couldn't be more
skating
excited. It's an incredible historic moment in the history of skateboarding. Yeah,
It really is,
I mean,
though.
Olympics technically has the most eyes on it in the world out of anything ever on TV. So, I mean, that's huge. That skateboarding's in that, that's cool. They actually introduced 4 sports and karate is one of them. I'm probably just as excited to watch that. The 16 skaters.
The thing is, with skateboarding being on TV and in front of so many people, a lot of people in the skateboarding world actually don't like that. Like, they don't want skateboarding to be like mainstream. They want to keep it underground and everything. But the truth is, skateboarding is like blowing up, and all the skaters are blowing up and just being seen by more and more people. And a lot of skateboarders don't like that. For what reason? I don't know. They just want to keep it like, they want to keep it in the skateboarding world. They don't want it in the real world. But I kind of fuck with it. I don't know. I don't know why people hate on like skateboarding being on TV. Like, a lot of, like, Rob Dyrdek was getting a lot of hate just because he's on TV, and I don't really understand that.
Qualified for the national team based on their performance in international level events during the previous year, and they will receive support from USA Skateboarding while they attempt to qualify for the 2020 Summer Games. Whoa, so that means they're going to be getting paid to train for this contest, and that would be an interesting video, is finding out how much you're getting paid for that, because it's probably a decent amount if they're representing the country. What the hell is USA Skateboarding?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So weird. Skaters will have the opportunity to qualify for the Olympics based on their 3 past best results in World Skate Sanction events during the 2019 qualifying season, combined with their 6 best results during the 2020 qualifying season. A maximum of 12 American athletes can qualify for the Olympics. Skaters not on the national team can qualify on their own merit. So USA Skateboarding has a team that a lot of these skateboarders ride for? Is that what I'm getting? I'm learning as I go. I should probably be more of a news outlet, but I like to learn along with the rest. So this must mean that
This is like me learning stuff. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen John Hill's video yet. If you haven't, then we're watching it together. But I just wanted to watch this video just to see who's skating in the Olympics. But this is pretty informative information. Might as well watch the whole thing.
in the future, skaters have the chance to win this opportunity. I think right now they've solidified who's going to be in this Olympics, who's going to be. The disciplines are street and park. Houston of Laguna Beach, California, who has dominated street league skateboarding. Yeah, he wins pretty much every contest.
Yeah, he's
joined by
won
fellow
like
street
almost
skaters
all
Chris
of them.
Jocelyn, one of my favorites of all time. Such a
I knew Chris was going to be it. That's the one post on Instagram that I did see. It was like a picture of Chris, and they said he was going to be in the Olympics, which I'm fucking excited for. Like, Chris has come such a long way since when I met him when he was 12. That's just crazy. Shout out to Chris, man.
gnarly hard worker in skateboarding. Jagger Eaton, which is actually kind of surprising, even though he murders contests, you just don't really see that much street footage of him.
Jagger Eaton kills it. He's one of my favorites.
Streetest dudes like Louis Lopez, who's the next guy who is like the most street,
Louis
should be
Lopez
skater of the
is in it?
year, epic human being. Jagger Eaton's sort of on the opposite spectrum where he skates street but in skate parks. But if it's gonna win the contest, that's what matters. The park skaters are Tom Shar from California, first ever skater to land the 1080. Alex Sorgente, who I've never heard of. Tristan Rennie, who I've never heard of.
Know who that is.
And Zion Wright, who I cannot believe is skating in the park section because he would probably do really well in the street section as well. The thing with park skating, it's a whole different genre of skateboarding, which to me is actually really exciting that I've been skateboarding for 18 years and there's still this side of it that I don't keep up with because I've just never really been interested in the competitive aspect of skateboarding. It just seems like such a art, like you go out and you just sort of create something and you're like, I did this little cool thing today, but there's like a whole park contest like thing behind it, and I think it's really interesting. It's like fun to see all of it unfold in front of me, like, whoa, who are these new skaters I can watch, like Tom Shar. Houston 24 was the first skater to win $1 million in contest prize money. That's a lot, and he has won a lot more since then. That's even that's even more.
He's won like almost all of them.
In here at this time, don't know what that means. and I'm like honored to be able to have a chance to skate the first one. But if it was me, I would have thought it would have been in at least 1 or 2 Olympics ago, just because there are so many kids out there skating, such a diverse sport, all around the world kids are doing it, Houston said, but at least it's in there now. Skateboarding is humongous. It's definitely the most popular extreme sport, I would think, at least in America for sure, and I feel like it's...
Yeah, I think skateboarding is like the most popular extreme sport. Literally trying to think of something that's more popular, but I don't think there is. I was gonna say basketball, but that's not like an extreme sport. Yeah, let's just keep watching this. I don't want this video to be super long.
Expanding everywhere. Japan right now, it's like people are building their kids to be skateboard competitors. Houston likes his chance to make the Olympics team, which will be announced in May 2020. What? Okay, I don't know what's happening. So maybe it's not officially official? This is US skateboarding? I guess this isn't the official team, I don't really know. I feel like I'm in a good place and I'm definitely confident to be there supporting my country. What? He said. Obviously, there's only one goal, and that's to win. No matter if it's the Olympics or any other contest I'm normally skating, I'm always there to do my best to win. Wow, what a jock douche. No, I'm just kidding. Zinni, 14 of Encinitas, is the youngest gold medalist in X Games history. Now, the funny thing about this girl, I didn't know who she was, and I Googled her. She's literally 14 years old. But Chris Chan did a video with her 2 years ago when she was 12 at the skate park where she was basically like murdering it, and I thought that was super cool.
Oh, I think I remember that Chris Chan video.
Stein, ooh, that's a pretty harsh name. Jordan Barat and Nicole House. I've never heard of any of these girls.
Me neither. I don't know who any of them are.
I just don't. The women's street skating are Alexis Sablone, amazing. Best style ever. Kickflip ATL 4 block like 10 years ago. She's been dominating for the longest time ever. And I feel like recently she's sort of been getting the credit that she deserves. Jen Soto, Lacey Baker, who lives in New York. I actually met her the
I know
other
Lacey
day,
Baker. Lacey Baker's cool.
So I've heard of all these girls. They've been skating a lot of their contests, like street leagues, etc. Blah, blah, blah. And now it's like perfect timing for everyone to be a part of the whole Olympics. I like how it's putting like Nigel said like, and they put it in the quote. Just take out the like. We used to compete in little contests, so I think it's great experience and opportunity to be a part of something this massive. Snowboarding superstar Shaun White, a 3-time Olympic halfpipe gold medalist, has expressed interest in skating in the Summer Games as well. What? Shaun's a real interesting case, Friedberg says. I like Fried. Let's call him Fried for short. He's an amazing skateboarder. Obviously, he's an even more amazing snowboarder. He's expressed interest to compete in...
Okay, so far, I know maybe like half of the people that are in it. The other half, I don't know who they are. They seem like really sick people though, just from these little clips that he's showing. But so far it's looking pretty good. If this is like the official list of people that are gonna be in it, like Chris Jocelyn, Nigel Houston, Zion even, like if they're actually gonna be in it, that's gonna be so worth the wait and worth watching. That's gonna be crazy.
Skateboarding in Tokyo. I know he's been practicing and skating a lot more on that mission right now. Yeah, what does Shaun White do? Is he just out there training all the time because you don't see footage of him and he just comes in and kills it because he's literally just sitting there training? The park discipline doesn't necessarily line up with his strength in skateboarding, which is vert skating, but you never count a person like Shaun White out. He is the ultimate competitor. So if there's anybody who could get it together and qualify for the Olympics, Shaun could potentially do that. Okay, so I guess this isn't the official ballot. This is who US Skateboarding has announced. Park is a set of combined concrete bowls that have different featured obstacles such as banks and rails and some elements of vert. So that was the newest thing. It used to be vert and street, and then park was just, I mean, there's skate parks all over the country. Kids grow up skating these skate parks, and there wasn't really a big contest designed for this specific thing, which is weird because it's more commonplace than a street.
I'm figuring out so much just watching this video.
And I think it's fun to add all 3 of these, even though I think vert is being sort of pushed out. And one thing that I think will become a little more mainstream soon is freestyle, which I think freestyle skaters would hate to hear me say that because they like their weird niche within skateboarding, but it has become super popular lately, and people like Mike Osterman and Alex Rademacher have become super popular, and a lot of people are really interested in that sport altogether.
Yeah, it's almost like freestyle skating is getting really popular. Like I see it all over the place now.
They have been. Park is relatively new to contests, Char said. It's different than street. It's a lot more transition. You're going a lot faster and you have a kind of flow and connect your tricks together pretty well. But I think it's a lot of fun. You can be really creative and do a lot of different things with it. Char, 19 years old, Jesus, said the road to the Olympics is going to be a challenge, but I'm up for it and it should be a fun adventure. Street course includes obstacles that can be found in any urban environment such as stairs, rails, benches, ledges, and banks. Personally,
all of the like top upcoming pros, like people that are gonna be like the next like super big pro skaters are so young. Like that 14-year-old girl. A 14-year-old girl, and they're so fucking good. It's so crazy how, it's just crazy how good people are getting at such a young age.
I think that's a pretty good pick all around. I'm pretty sure all of them
Me too.
Would do very well to represent
That's a pretty good
America in this big Olympics thing, and I'm excited to see the other countries. I'm excited to see what Japan does, I mean, is Korea gonna even skate in it? What they do? And I think this is going to be fun regardless. I'm not too cool to be like, oh, do the Olympics, fudge that. That's not core skateboarding. I don't care. As long as...
See, he just said it, like, people want to keep skateboarding, like the core skateboarders want to keep skateboarding in the skateboarding world. Like they don't want it super mainstream, but it's happening. It's happening, man.
It doesn't affect the fact that I can go outside and skateboard.
Yeah, I don't care
I never really care what happens with the politics and culture inside skateboarding. I also think the little pockets of skateboarding that just goes out in the streets every day, skates, goes to the park every day, they won't really be affected. But I do think that skateboarding needs money. I think it would be really cool if more people invested in the sport, and the fact that the Olympics is taking interest means that more money will inevitably come into skateboarding, and I think that's very exciting. I think skaters who spend their entire life getting really good at this craft deserve to make more money. We might actually see a future where more than 10% of the pros who are pro don't have second jobs. That'd be really nice. Anyways, I'm gonna go skateboarding right now, but I just wanted to throw...
All right, I don't have to keep watching this. I think this is the end of it. Yeah, skateboarding definitely needs more money. Like, I don't know how many of you guys know this, but like pro skaters don't really make that much money, which unless you're like Nigel Houston. All right, my fucking camera battery died, but it's good. Like I was saying, skateboarders don't really make a lot of money unless you're like Nigel Houston, who's won $1 million just from skating in Street League, and he's won so many since he's made $1 million just from that. So Nigel's like up there. Like same with like Shane O'Neill, P-Rod. There's like maybe 10 pro skaters that are making a lot of fucking money, like a lot. And then other than that, the rest of them aren't really making that much. So I think skateboarding being in the Olympics is definitely gonna be a good thing, like all around for skateboarders making money, for skateboarding in general being like introduced more into the public, because skateboarding has always had kind of like a bad name. I could have swore something just flew in my car. But anyway, yeah, like I said, I don't really want to make this video too long, but so far it's looking really interesting. Like the list of people looks very interesting. I'm just excited to see how this all like plays out. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting, so I can't wait. But anyway, if you guys liked the video, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Whoa, my voice cracked. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Take a step back with that small.